Hi everyone, sorry about that. I seem to have a couple of technical issues today, something with not sending out the notification to say that we are doing a live. So here we are again, and I'll introduce you once again to some free tarot training with me, Anne-Marie, from Tarot Anne-Marie, and we are dealing with the Cup family as we continue our journey through the cards. We are going through the major and minor arcana, and at the moment we are on the minor arcana, the Nine of Cups. So this is to do with the emotions. The Cup family is all to do with the emotions and the pleasure that comes from good basic things. It's about contentment and happiness in a very down-to-earth way. I can see a couple of people have joined us. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I started the show again due to the fact that I don't think the notification went out, and I've tried so hard to share your comments on the screen, so I'm hoping that somebody's going to come and say hello and I'll be able to put the comments up on the screen in a complete different way to what we've been doing in the past. It gets very busy when we do the Friday lives, the tarot training not so busy, so I'd really appreciate your comments and reactions. Just say hello or send a little heart or something. It would be really nice. Lovely. So we have got Tony, which is wonderful. Please bear with me. If you have a question, it would be absolutely wonderful for everybody to come in and bear with me. Okay, that's working beautifully. I've just tried that cue. If you do have a question, just put a little cue in front of your sentence, and I know straight away that I can answer your question. So just trying this out a little bit. So I'm really grateful for anyone that puts up a message. So I'm not adding the comments onto this actual section with the PDF, but I will actually be able to show you your comments on the next section. So this is about satisfaction and well-being, and certainly being in a place where you're enjoying yourself in a very straightforward way. Now, the Nine of Cups isn't so much about acquiring things, but instead asks us to think about our feelings of contentment and satisfaction in simple enjoyment. Hi, we've got Elisa. Hello, Elisa. How are you? I'm well. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you for joining us with our tarot workshop. I'm sorry the notification didn't seem to work today. It said there was an error, so I had no idea if anyone was going to see it. And I have been trying to get on all day today, since about 10:30 my time, and it's now about 7:30. Lots and lots of different things happening. Okay, lovely. Oh, that's good, Elisa. If you've got a question, I'm just reminding everyone to put a Q there, and then I can search in the comment box for your questions. I'll be sharing the comments up on screen a little bit later on. So let's jump right back into our family of the cups, all about the emotions. And Nine of Cups is really about the lovely things in life where we have feelings of contentment and satisfaction and very simple enjoyment. Okay, brilliant. Oh, please stay and watch, Elisa. Lovely to have you. Hi, Anne-Marie. This is training today. So we are doing our Cup family on the emotions. It's not about answering tarot and any questions. That's Fridays. Lovely to have you along. Hopefully this is helpful and useful for people that want to know a little bit more about tarot. Okay, so the small indulgences in life, Nine of Cups, about what makes us happy. It's a personal wish card, and it's all about happiness. It's wonderful. Elisa, this is training for how to read the cards, my darling. So those kind of questions that you're asking are going to be on Friday night. Sorry, Elisa, okay? Fridays at 5 GMT, BST as it is now, London time. This is a workshop if people want to learn how to read the tarot cards. But you're welcome to stay and learn a little bit about the cards. No problem, no problem, no problem. No need to say sorry. It's, as you can see with my worksheet, I'm explaining to people how the Nine of Cups actually works. So, It's a personal fulfillment of your wishes and your personal happiness. It's healthy and it has enough for our wealth and our needs. But it's also a curiosity to want to know more about life. Now, what's behind that curtain? If we look at our figure in our radiant Rider-Waite image that I've put on the screen there for you on the left side, okay, you're able to see that there's a blue curtain there. And the cups are symbolic of the emotions, and the horseshoe is the fact that this person has been lucky. They're arranged in a little horseshoe shape. And this guy is sort of sitting there and saying, oh, I've got, 9 out of 10 here. Things are not bad, but I want more. Nothing wrong with that. But it's healthy to know that when we see the Nine of Cups, that we have enough for our needs. It's a curiosity to want to know more about life. What's behind that curtain? Emotion, emotion, emotion. This fellow wants more, even though he is successful. This can sometimes be seen as a card where we are faced with a little bit too much excess. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's got any questions that they want to ask about this. I will be showing you some more decks demonstrating the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups in a short while. Different decks that I've got many. I'll be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got on the table that I'm here to share with you today. But really, if you want to be able to read tarot, you've got to know the cards and you've got to know what they mean. And everybody knows that I teach tarot, and very much in a place and a space of offering courses to those people that would like to know more on their journey to learning about tarot. And you can find that as in on my website, tarotcourses.online. Okay, so if nobody's got any questions on this particular card, the 9 of Cups, I'll move along. Now, my course, this is just basic PDF. Course on the platform that I offer is all recorded. You can look at it any time. It's offered at a very reasonable price, and you can go in and look at the real depth and the training that I've offered for years and years as a tarot professional, where I have led a team of over 250 psychics, mediums, and tarot readers over the last 20 years. I've been a reader for 30 years, and I've taught this method to many. It's what I call my signature course, because I don't know another method like it, and it really does give the meat on the bone to your readings and helps you when you're feeling lost in the details of how to actually bring it all together. All the pieces of the puzzle come together. So this PDF that I'm showing you, I can offer you for free if you want to actually send me an email to hello@tarotwithanne-marie.com or hello@tarotcourses.online. Okay, either of those, and I'll get your message. You can have a free copy of this. This is just bullet points. I'm helping people get to know a little bit about how to read tarot cards, especially if you're a professional, how you need to know your cards and how to bring it all together. But we can't cover that on our little training that we've got going on here. This is just a workshop. So if you are interested, go and look at the courses. And that's what it's all about. I'm there to help you solve those problems of how to put it all together. So here we are looking at the 10 of Cups. Now look at that picture. There we see a family in the scene. And if we look, we can see almost as if there is a scene behind them. And people don't notice this, but if you look, that actually looks like in the days of theatre, where they would drop a screen behind and act on the stage. The stage is what they're standing on, and the backdrop there is a family picture of their home, and the hills in the background representing the abundance in their life and their home, the domain in which they're living. And it looks like a stream there, which represents emotion. The rainbow is full of the 10 of Cups, showing bliss and happiness, and children playing in this scene. Okay, so that's what we've got going on in this particular image. So what's it all about? Well, it's recognizing the simple joys in life. And as I say to you, Cups are emotions. It's not what's happening. It's actually what somebody's feeling. Okay, and what somebody's feeling and what somebody's actually doing and what proof they've got in their life of that happening isn't represented by the suit of cups. It's about how they are feeling. Okay, good, bad, and indifferent. But thankfully, Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the deck. So this is happiness in domestic and family matters, pleasures in simple homely achievements. It's a card of marriage, or maybe living together, setting up home, being part of a pack, as it were. Okay? These days, you may take a less traditional view of family. We find it in broader terms. Nevertheless, for most people, it's an essential part of life, and a happy family or home life, whatever that means to each and every one of us, is usually essential to our feeling of well-being. It's about having strong relationships around, and a large group such as that as a family. As I said, it's one of the most positive cards in the pack. It's about the bliss and the happiness within that family unit or circle, and a cozy, dreamy, but very successful relationship. Happiness, fulfillment in a relationship. This can usually be represented with children or animals or a nice home. Okay, so again, remember, cups all about feelings. So we have been going through 2 cards a week most of the time, apart from when I've had a bit of surgery going on. Wasn't here last week. Nice to be back, folks. Thanks very much for having me, and thanks for your time and attention watching. So yeah, we've been going through the cards. So we've done the major arcana. So if you're watching for the first time, please go back and look in the playlist and you'll find the replay of Tarot Tuition. And there you will find our lessons from 1. I think we're on lesson 23 at the moment. So there you go, okay? If you ever want a reading with me, you're welcome to try our Friday nights for free and have a sample reading with me. And I'm available for full readings. I'm a professional tarot reader, and I've done this for 30 years. And I've taught this method to many who've gone on to actually work on the phone lines with me or started up their own business in some way, either on Instagram, online, or, personal shops or private readings and parties for people. So it can make you a good income, but it's also doing something you love. And knowing a system that works. And I teach a system with this tarot. So if anybody wants to check that out, you'll find that tarotcourses.online. So let's move on to this scene. So here I am here. And there you can see our comments. So it's come up there, yeah? So these are the people that's been saying hi. This is the thing that people have never quite understood, that I get this filled up on Friday nights in some crazy way where I can't keep track of all of the comments, okay? And so really the main thing here is that you can actually see now that these comments are here and that people are watching, as we can see here from Facebook, and we've got someone here from YouTube. And there's Anne-Marie, hi. I can usually bring these up on the screen, but unfortunately, when I get over 300 messages in an hour, it's impossible. The screen would be too busy. So I decided to play about and just see if we could actually get our comments to come up on top there. And I do try and star them, such as like that, so that I see you, but scrolling up and down is a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, what have I got on the screen for you today? So please do say hello, and it'd be lovely to know who's watching and where you're watching from. So we've got Elisa, we've got Tony, we've got Anthony here, so that's lovely. Thank you so much, and Marie. Okay, so 9 of Cups, what have we got? Well, we've got a deck here, which is an image of the 9 of Cups, and this comes from this deck, which is the Universal Celtic Tarot. Okay, and in this image here, we can see a female that looks like she is expecting a baby. Okay, she's got a bump there. So you see, this is ultimate happiness. But the happiness will be realised and into the Ten of Cups when the baby arrives. So they've represented that in a beautiful way. There's the cups in that scene, very different from our traditional Rider-Waite deck here. This one is, it's a plastic deck. Okay, I can't move my banner, but I think you get the gist. Okay, it's a plastic deck and it's rather wonderful. Let me just show you. So, you know, they're white, clean sort of images in there. Okay, so that's a wonderful deck. Just put my aircon on for a moment. So that's beautiful, beautiful image, but very, very different from what we see here. So depending on the deck, it's going to have an influence upon how you actually read the Nine of Cups. It's what you're seeing in the images, okay? And how it actually feels, what it means, who you're reading for, and what's actually going on there. You know, there's a lot of things that can come up in different decks. But when you're starting out to read the tarot for the first time, it's usually a good idea to go with a Rider-Waite based deck, such as this. This is Rider-Waite based, but this is a traditional Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so that's the difference that's going on there. Okay, this one, our Nine of Cups, is coming from the FairyTale tarot. Okay, and you've seen me talk about Karen Mahony and Alex Ukulov, who do some fabulous tarot decks, and the FairyTale tarot will not disappoint. Beautiful, beautiful images always from this amazing couple that put this all together. Okay, so and this one is the modern Spellcasters tarot, okay, by Melanie Marquis. Right, so I will put that all in the description box after I've edited it tomorrow, and I put it up on the replay. Okay, so I think I forgot. Yes, I did. This is the GroovyWaite tarot. Okay, and that box is just behind me for a moment. I can't reach it, but there we go. So yeah, it got very busy with tarot readings today. And look who's up here. Look at you. Hi, Belinda. How are you doing? I'm going to squeeze that up a little bit and see if I can just make that a little bit. Okay. Hi. How are you? As Belinda saying hello to us. My, some reason. There you go. Hello. How are you? Yeah. There we go. Oh, and another one's come in. Okay. Right. I've realised now. It's lovely. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Belinda. And we've got Maggie. Hi. I'm really good. Thank you so much. It's lovely to see you. So we've got the comments coming up there. I think I'm going to have to work on getting rid of my banner from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. It seemed a good idea at the time. Now we've got a little bit of comments coming in. It's perhaps not so good. Bear with me. Okay, I'm just having a quick look. One second, folks. Let's see if I can. Of course, I won't be able to find it, will I? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, right. I am not going to mess with that just because it's bound to go wrong. I'm really well. Hi, Maggie Upton Todd. Lovely to have you along. Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, I'm working on this on the right-hand side of the screen where I'm trying to show the comments, especially to those on the Friday Night Lives. And this was a little experiment. Would you believe it took 2 days to rearrange the screen? That's what I was doing earlier, Belinda, pulling my hair out, and then another call came in, so I didn't get done, and it got later and later. There you go. Right, so Nine of Cups here, as in Puss in Boots. So Puss in Boots is having a lovely, jolly time with his friends, drinking and having fun. Lovely to see you. I'm really well, thank you so much. It's lovely to see you too. Thank you for that. Really do appreciate that. So that's nice. Look, I can actually got very clever, you see. And I can even do this if you've got a question. She says, type. Look, there you go. Questions. You see, it's getting a bit fancy, isn't it? But anyway, so yeah, Nine of Cups with Puss in Boots. So Nine of Cups as in and Puss in Boots, and what's going on there? Well, they're having fun. You know, they're probably drinking to excess. Don't blame them. What a load of fun that is. So that comes from FairyTale. Okay, can't leave it up back because look, you know, well, perhaps I can. Yeah, box is kind of falling apart now. Do it like that, yeah. And then we've got the Groovy, okay, and then we've got a genie and the Nine of Cups. Remember I said that Nine of Cups can be about your wish fulfillment, okay? So wishes may be being granted, and in lots and lots of ways. I'd love to see what are you saying, Belinda? Ah, no idea. Okay. Maggie, this is tarot training to read the cards, so it's lovely of you to ask that question. I just started to the broadcast. Maggie is asking. That's going to be a Friday night where I answer questions. This is tarot training to be able to actually learn about the tarot cards there. Okay, you see my new logo there? So there you go. Okay, and just I'll add that to the broadcast. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll work on that. Oh, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. But please stay and just have a look at some beautiful decks if you want to. I've just gone through the PDF of that. It's not a problem. Fridays at 5 UK. That's when I answer questions. That'll be me and you whenever I'm busy. Oh, I love that. Belinda's saying that we will be having things to excess and having a good old drink and drinking and eating to excess when she comes to visit. How lovely. I look forward to that, Belinda, very, very much. So this is the genie, and this is wish fulfillment. So, you know, genie rubs the lamp, come your wishes, you can have your wishes. That's what the GroovyWaite symbology is in that card. And then we've got the traditional. I was always taught that he's a bit of a fat cat, you know, eating excess and drinking to excess and wanting more, being a little bit overindulgent, being a little bit greedy. There you go. And again, the modern Spellcasters tarot, so do I do too, Belinda. The modern Spellcasters tarot, there you go. I'm going to move these now because they are rather big. So that you've got that, look, yeah, okay. FairyTale one, and that's the Celtic, okay, so I haven't got the GroovyWaite box. That was going in earlier, sorry, got a nice little box here at the side of me that I bought from Marquis, so that I could keep everything together instead of knocking it all over my desk, look. Not fab? There you go. A nice, smart box. Yeah, just so that I can reach to everything. And I forgot to put the GroovyWaite in because things were going on as in with readings, so that's good. Pleased. It was a nice busy day. So 10 of Cups. Okay, same decks again, and Spellcasters. just before I kind of show you the 10 on that one, sorry, the genie again, and we've got all this symbology that there's the 9 of cups there, and the grass is green, and flowers are growing, moon's there, everything's good. Really nice deck that, okay? So, let's work backwards. So, let me just see if I can... Now the brightness isn't going to go up anymore. See if the gamma works a little bit on that. It's probably as good as I can get it. It's quite a dark deck. I don't think it's just my camera, okay? I wonder, bear with me. Let's just see if a little bit stronger light on it. No, can you see what I mean? It's really, doesn't matter what I do, it's quite a dark deck, yeah? So it's not really helpful, but just wanted to show you it is what it says it is on the label, okay? So let's get rid of that. Anyway, did try for you folks. So yeah, gathering of people that actually like each other, people that care about each other, and they're gathered together in unity and in a state of bliss and celebrating, what goes in the goblet and celebrations. It's usually to be able... Hello, Elena O'Rourke. She's come in. How are you? Okay, lovely to have you, Elaine. Hi, we're doing our tarot training. It's not questions, but it's lovely to have you along, Elaine. Good to see you. Been coming in, and it's been a bit of a strange old day today. Wasn't quite able. You're good. Excellent. That's good. Lovely to have you along, sweetheart. Okay. So yeah. Do you like my new comments up there on the right? I'll have to get rid of my banner, Tarot Live with Anne-Marie, and move it over to the left. It was a bit silly of me, and I'm not going to start messing about because it took 2 days to organise it. So just got to work out how to get that off, which should be easy enough, but yours truly just can't manage it at the moment. Maybe. Just looking for the one with the eye that's got... maybe it's that one. Is it that one? No. It's that one? No, it's not letting me. Sorry, folks. I do try. So, we've got the 10 of Cups here with the Universal Celtic Tarot. This one again, okay? And I love that. Look. Dreamy image there of a couple underneath a tree. Oh, great question, Belinda. Tanya, you're saying hi, Ron. Who's Ron? Not seeing Ron. Sorry. Okay. 10 of Cups. Let's just do this one. I'll answer your question in a minute. All the cups are in the tree. Happy tree, gorgeous, lovely couple, romantic couple, gesture going on there, as in really lovely in this deck. Gorgeous scenery going on behind there, looking absolutely dreamy, blissful. Love it. Universal Celtic Tarot. Gosh. Hi, Jean. How are you? Hi. Okay, let's scroll this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, going to put that in, and there we go. Let's add you to the broadcast. Hi, Jean Marie. Hi, how are you? Happy Sunday. Lovely to see you. One of my favourite decks is obviously Rider-Waite. I love it, absolutely love it. But I would say that I absolutely adore this one. Groovy Rider-Waite. There's just something about it. It feels like fun, it feels happy, it's got colours, it's one of my favourites. I think if I had to say what my absolute favourite is, it would be the traditional. Why? The symbology is so rich, It has so much going on. I like so many things for so many different reasons. Yeah, happy Palm Sunday. Bless you. Thank you so much. You too. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Thanks, Jean Marie. Lovely to see you. Okay, so the comments box working really well, but it just feels like, dare I do this? That if I try, get rid of my little logo there so that you could see those a little bit better. Might be that one, I don't know. Is that? Yay! I did it. I'll put it back up there later. Okay, I need to use one that's on the left. So I'm going to lock that with no further ado. Yeah, now you can actually see. Yeah. So that's actually really good. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. See, there we go. So I'm getting there. But you're welcome, as in to know what my favourite deck is. It's definitely GroovyWaite. It's the symbology, Belinda, that's what does it, because it speaks to a reader as in ways like never before. I don't know how many decks I've got now, but this plastic one's lovely. And you've got a gorgeous deck. I'm very jealous of that one, or envious is probably the right word. Okay, but yeah, it's lovely. So then we've got, you see, I am a real fan of Karen Mahony and her decks, because I've got the Romantic Tarot and this one, which is the FairyTale Tarot. I absolutely love that. Look at that. Two little slugs together. Okay. And, you've got all this going on here, all these creatures, all great and small, just gorgeous, sitting there, and they look quite loved up. Look. That kind of thing. Gorgeous. And look at this. Who couldn't like that? Just feels gorgeous, doesn't it? Do you know, yesterday, I must tell you a little story. Ended up, so you can't see it, yeah. Barbed wire through my hand, rescuing a tortoise. What am I like? Hi, Pete. How are you? How are you? Just here doing decks today and talking about what the meanings are for people that want to learn how to read tarot cards rather than giving readings, Pete. But it's lovely to have you, and happy Palm Sunday to you too. It's lovely. So we've got a few people coming on, and that's lovely. Jean Marie's busy, and look, you see, we've got, this is what people don't normally get to say. I'm doing it wrong, I'm using my screen. Can you see? Yeah. And so I got this tortoise out, but the tortoise was trapped between two rocks that were sort of like that, yeah? And so the tortoise was in the middle. But because he or she was sort of like a rugby ball caught in the middle, if you can imagine. So imagine that, what can I use? Listen to this. These two rocks. And tortoise was stuck like this in the middle. So I was trying to pull him out, but there was barbed wire here, brambles here. I was covered in sort of brambles and thorns and goodness knows what. But it was wedged, so it couldn't get up. So poor thing, really was stuck. So I'm glad we came along. Daisy, my dog, was the one that spotted it. So we spent a little while getting poor tortoise out of there. So that reminds me of that. And the reason I say that is it's the mating season here. And yeah, the funniest thing is the noise that we hear. Dogs keep barking because you can hear sort of like what sounds like coconuts, and it's the tortoises, procreating. A bit like this gorgeous image. Well, it's not quite what they're doing, but it leads to that perhaps. That's how it is. So here we go. We've got this image here of a happy couple, Okay, we've got the rainbow, we've got the cups representing happiness and the emotions, and the children playing, and the stream. Look at that gorgeous rainbow colour coming from the rainbow right through. That represents emotion, okay, and it's a family unit, it's being part of a pack. Colours are brilliant in that deck, absolutely love it. Again, very similar, can you see? Very, very similar, but this is the traditional. This is the one that's got the backdrop, and this is sort of a stage. Not many people notice that in this actual design, but that is actually a bit like my green screen here behind me. Okay, you can't really see going on, but it works really well. It's just perfectly green, but I'm able to bring myself in with green behind me, drop myself into a camera on top of the camera that's coming on the table, which is why I love eCam so much and I love Restream, because we're able to do all these fancy things and try and make it so that it's interesting. And I wanted to try it on this particular platform where I teach the tarot rather than give any readings, so that it's slower. You know, there's not as many comments. I think the other night was 300 comments in 59 minutes, and people get, you know, oh, why didn't you see my comment? Because as you can see, if you look there, this is all Facebook, yeah? And if we kind of go up here, you can see there's YouTube. There's YouTube. Sometimes we get LinkedIn, yeah? Can you see this? Now, can you see? And this is where people, when they're in a Facebook group, go, oh, I can only see me and so-and-so. I've got 4 or 5 different Facebook groups, and you can't see each other if you're not in all of them. Well, you can only watch one at a time if you're watching through Facebook, of course. But I just wanted people to know that the comments are there and that I try my best. But even this, you know, all comments, if we kind of go into that, there's a few there, isn't there? You see, and that's nothing compared to what we normally get. Right, so I thought I'd bring it up there, okay? And again, there's a bit of confusion, people thinking I'm giving readings when I'm not, just demonstrating the cards, okay? So, and talking about them. Again, 10 of Cups, okay? And so 10 of Cups is, it's very much a case, bear with me 1 second. 10 of Cups is very much, in this case, that pack, that union, that joy, that happiness, and we can't see their faces, but we can see that they are raising their cups, okay? And there's the rainbow, that's supposed to be the happiness and the emotion and the chakra colours, you know, so that we're in perfect balance with our emotions as we go from the red to the orange, to the yellow, to the green, to the blue, to the indigo, finally to that golden white sort of colour that represents the chakras and the peace that it brings to us. Okay, I think it looks rather lovely, don't you? They're lovely, lovely decks, all of them. They all speak differently. This one I think is absolutely charming. It reminds me of, you know, Ladybird books when I was a child. Yeah, you know. So okay, again, there's some confusion. It's not about readings today, Tarsim. This is tarot training. Look in the description. It's all about the training. So sorry about that. Won't be able to answer your question till Friday at 5. Okay, so any chance that you could send, if you're still there, possibly, if you could send an image along. I also, I don't know if anyone's noticed, can you just send a heart or something, Verinda, or anybody that's watching? Can you send a heart so we can see it on the screen? So we can see those comments. Whoever's still there, please, just before I go. It'd be lovely. There's 7 people watching. So if somebody could just send a heart, we could just sort of have a little look. Why? I want you to see it in the comments. I want you to see how it comes up. Yeah? Can somebody do that for me? Yeah. Okay. Somebody, anybody, just send a heart. Okay, so Tarzan, no, not questions today. Sorry, questions on the cards themselves, and if you wanted to read them, what questions you may have for me in that regard. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, I want you to see that. All right. Okay, so there we go. Tony has done a heart, but it's not quite worked the way that I wanted it to. Okay. You have a tarot deck. Tarson, have a look at this video. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and you're welcome to go back over the ones that I've done. If you look in my YouTube playlist, it's in the replays or the lives of tarot workshops. This was lesson 23, would you believe, where we've just talked about the 9 and the 10 of cups and what they mean. And if you want to learn the cards, I can send you a free white copy version of the PDF that I used right at the beginning. Okay, so yeah. From me, I'm going to say we'll pop this back on. I think it's that one. Not happening now because, look, bear with me. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. That's from me. I'm going to lock that down because I spent so long trying to get this scene right. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, Tarson, you're saying you'll ask that. Look, did you want to ask a question? Okay. Tarson, Fridays is when we do readings and I answer your questions. Saturday or Sunday is when I actually do a workshop to show you how to read some of the cards. We take 2 at a time and I go through a PDF. And if you want to write to me at hello@tarotwithanne-marie.com or hello@tarotcourses.online, you're welcome. I will send you a white version rather than the purple one that I use for free. You can look at the bullet points of what we've been talking about on the suits that I'm teaching. So it would be the cups, of course, at the moment, but they're very big files, so I can only send 1 at a time. You're welcome, Tarson. Welcome. Why not subscribe, Tarson, and ring the bell? Okay, press the bells, should I say, and then you will be alerted the next time that I come on and upload a video, such as a live training like this, or Friday Night Live, where we do lots and lots of questions and answer a lot of those burning questions that people want to know, all for free. It's a case of whether or not I see your message, and I've put messages up here so people can understand. Nice to have you along, Tarson. It's great that you've got a tarot deck. We're just going through the different ones that I've got, and if you want to watch the replay on this, you'll be able to see what we were talking about. Go back over the other ones. I've done the major cards, did the swords, we're now on the cups, coming to the end of the cups. Next week will be Page of Cups and Knight of Cups, and then we'll be doing the Queen of Cups and King of Cups the following week. No questions? No? Okay, Braminda asked a great question. What was my favourite? You've got the Druidcraft. Yeah, that's a great deck. I've got that too. Absolutely love that deck. Brilliant, brilliant. I use that a lot. I love that deck. It's beautiful. I cut that deck down because they're rather big, shuffling those cards. So it's great to see you. So Tarson, are we going to see you again? It'd be lovely to have you along. You can come and have a reading on Fridays and Saturdays, Sundays. Yeah, there's loads of fabulous decks on Amazon that I really like as well. I just put my banner up there, and Tarson is saying, like other decks on Amazon too. Totally agree. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, so folks, thanks ever so much. It was a little bit of an experiment tonight as well. Coming back after 2 weeks, I'm here, and just putting the comments up there. I hope that, do you like to see the comments up there so you know what's going on? I just needed to explain to people just how many different platforms and how many different messages can come in a short space of time, especially on Fridays. So Tarson, please do like and subscribe. press the button for the bell, be alerted, and we'll probably see you on Friday at 5 o'clock or Saturday or Sunday next week when I do some training. Until then, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. I do know that next weekend is Easter, so my very best wishes to you all. Oh, I'm just about to go, folks. Hold on, look what's happening there. We're getting a lot of people coming in. Bear with me. Let me just undo this and sorry, I just want to try and get rid of this. Look, you see? You see? Happy Easter, everybody. Can you see now what I'm saying? All of a sudden it was about to go, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 585. Oh, and you, we've just done a little bit of a tarot workshop, and happy Easter to everybody. Do you see what I mean with the comments? Jean Marie, what do you think of the comments here, that people can see all of them? See, look, I can scroll. Tarson's vegetarian. For you. I like to talk to good people. Lovely. 585, hi. Can you see 585 is coming in here from Twitch? Yeah? Tarson. Great. Thank you so much for that. No, I was talking about the animals there. Beautiful, beautiful creatures. So, thank you so much for your comment there, Jean Marie. You're an absolute star. I'm going to work on these, try and make these look a little bit snazzy, as in get rid of that red writing that comes up when I put it up on the screen there. You can see it's not like that, but I work on that and try and make that jazzy. I spent ages doing it. I don't get the time, you see. So it's great stuff to actually be able to do that for us all today. I think maybe I need to sort of bring this down a little bit lower. Oops. It all gets a bit technical, doesn't it? Right. Bye, everybody. Happy Easter. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you Friday or Saturday. And if not, have a wonderful Easter. Okay? Until next time. Bye. Just said bye, Nicola. Bye. Nicola, look. You know, I put the comments up on the screen. You made it. I'm just leaving. Sorry, darling. Sorry. But what do you think of my new comments? See? Yeah? Got it there so people can see. So it can see all of the things that go on and how I try and put a star. Look, busy. Does it look all right, Nicola? Let me know. I'm just about to go. I've just finished. But that, yeah? Think it's okay? Good. I'm messing and playing with it. So hopefully, you know, people can actually see what's going on there. I think it's just nice for people to see and talk to. And if you're talking to each other, and also, Nicola, look what we can do. Can you type Q, Nicola? Just do the letter Q. I'll wait for her. Nicola. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Can you just type Q? Type Q, Nicola. The letter Q. I want to show you something. Fabulous. Right, watch. Okay, that's you, darling, for doing that. Now I'll be the one that's slow, won't I? Come on. Okay, right, hold on. Okay, so can you see now that if we get somebody to put Q, when people are having a chat, yeah, we can look at all the comments like you just saw. But if they put Q, I can then, like you have, just put Q in the search bar up here. Oops. Yeah? And then it brings up everything. So Q for question. So rather than me scrambling like mad through this lot, where is it, where is it, where is it, where is it, where is it? You see what I mean? It's what I wanted to show people, yeah? That if they were to type their question and just put Q, I can put it in the search bar as Q, and, yeah, I've spent ages doing this. I can then just have the questions. So the chit-chat is fab. We've got that friendliness, we've got that loveliness, but I will be able to, that's if I remember, I get carried away. So what do you think, Nicola? What do you think? Better come out of queue for a minute and come back to all comments. Look at that. This took me quite a long time. Tony's typed Q. Look at that. It is, isn't it? So much easier. Instead of us going. There you go. Look, there's Tilly. She looks like a moose, doesn't she? Tilly. Tilly's, I think she's 65 kilos. Tony, what weight is Tilly? Nicola, I have tried so hard. I don't get long enough to play with what this can do, but I turned everything to the brand colour and background so that when you're on your Mac, you've normally got some sort of image or scene coming up like mountains and water. And because the comments box here is transparent, I had to put a blue layer on it. I had to teach myself how to do it, and I've been driving Tony bonkers. So I've got to be able to do it. I really want to be able to share this, and we'll be going forwards with more tuition like nothing on earth. So yeah, there you go. Back to all of the comments there. Okay, so I can just kind of mess about. It took time. A lot easier for me. Absolutely, and hopefully people will realise A, the chats that's going on, and B, if they don't put Q, so as a moderator, it filters it at yes. Most definitely, it certainly does. And I don't then have to, and do you notice there's no, somebody complained the other night about pop, 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 couldn't bear it, they said. So that inspired me to go, well, where's that coming from? Is it coming from Restream? Okay, Tony's doing Q again. So you see if I type in Q, there we go. Yeah, he's just demonstrating. Yeah. So if somebody doesn't put Q in front of a question, it's going to be a case of, sorry, didn't see you amongst all the messages. That's awesome. Put the kettle on. Okay, so what I was saying is, if you can tell people if they've got a question to just put in Q, and obviously still the restream if they're coming in from Facebook, trying to do the best that I can to try and get this looking better. I do need to put my banner on, but I did put it on. I've got to lock this. And then I'm in a position to be able to put a banner on. Let's have a look at that one. Got loads of banners, but it's where to space them onto the screen. Okay, so I did say goodbye a while ago, but this has been a real nice experiment, and thanks everyone for watching. There's 6 of you still on, which is great. No, he's not going to put the kettle on, and we are going to have dinner. Okay, thanks a million for your feedback on the comments section. I hope it looks nice. I hope it makes sense. Can't wait to try it out on Friday. But Nicola wanted to try it out on this one. A, because it was in my mind and I wanted to experiment while it was fresh and not lose the plot. And 2, if it had gone wrong in such a busy show with 300 comments or so, it's like, didn't want that to happen. Good. I'm trying to simplify it. Really, 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 really good. What a lovely thing to say. Thank you very much. Yes, we will have a nice dinner. But I'll get my banner in there. I had that on, but obviously it was just coming up underneath the bottom of the comment, which was silly because I want everyone to see the latest comment. Okay? Right. See you later. We'll have a nice dinner. We'll have chicken tonight as it's Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody, and I will see you next week. Hopefully, if not, if you're busy for Easter, we'll see you the following week. All the very best. Till then, bye-bye. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a lovely weekend. What's left? Bye.